That's no problem. And it looks like it's lost a drawer. So if I take this sellotape off, if I can get into it. We'll see. It's well stuck. I don't know. Maybe it didn't have a drawer there at all, but it may well have had. Oh, look. Yeah, I think it might. I'll have a think whether or not I make another drawer to go with that or not. I haven't got the same sort of knobs, and I'm always cautious about trying to take knobs off when it might be perfectly good knobs. Needs a little bit of filling here and there, as most white or rather unpainted furniture does. Yeah, these knobs go all the way through. I think I will, yeah. Anyway, don't know what I think. I will have a play, but it's quite lovely, it's quite sweet. And does the chair go? Yes. If you were sitting at it, you'd be able to get your legs under there. So I just need to get a bit of wood for the top there out of my collection. I'll have a think about doing a drawer there. We'll see how that fits. But I like this. Very pleased with this purchase. I'm very happy to support the charity in exchange for, well, very happy to support the charity anyway, but certainly in exchange for a lovely piece of dollshouse furniture. And this is going to go in my room in Ashton Place. So I think I might do the knobs gold. I quite fancy doing a bit of a sort of I don't know, maybe a bit of a gold underpaint and then a black and a rub it off or something like that, something a bit interesting. Da da da. So this is the little desk that I had bought from the cancer research stall at Miniatura, and I've painted the chair. I've stuck the little bar on the top, and I've painted it all with some peachy chalk paint because I had it and I wanted to try it. Now this desk is going to be covered with all sorts of things, of notebooks and papers and some flowers and all sorts of pretty stuff, but I just felt it needed a bit of I wanted to have a bit of a colour base for it. This is going to be going in my room in Ashton Place, and I've picked out the gold. Sorry, it's not here. Let me just go and get it. This is something else that I had in the house, so I wanted to try it. And it's Rust-Oleum metallic finish gold furniture paint. I wanted to try it. You do not wash your brushes down the sink with this, because this will go into water courses and it's not good. All of my brushes, I wash them in a bowl and I pour it down the soak away in the garden, so none of it goes down the sink. But you don't want to put gold paint down the sink, because as I say, poor little fishies and all that will get it. So I picked out the gold on the little knobs on the legs and the drawer knobs, and these were well stuck in. The knobs were well stuck in. And what I've done on the inside of the drawers, because if you paint your drawers, it will make them a lot snugger. So I've just gone over with wood dye to give that a bit of colour, so that if that drawer is partly open, you actually see a nice colour wood. And these, because I painted in the olds, the drawers don't slide quite as smooth as they did, but as I say, they're mostly, this one's stickier, they're mostly going to be open anyway, with papers poking out and stuff like that. And I decided not to make a middle drawer, partly because I don't have a knob to match, but also I thought, no, I can stuff things in there, little bits and pieces, and maybe I'll have an ink pot in there or something, I don't know, bits and pieces. So that'll be fun dressing that. and I might either put a shawl over the back, or I might make a cushion. But if it had a cushion, it would make it actually quite high to sit on. But if it's not actually under the desk, you don't see exactly the height, so then I might make a little cushion to put on there. And just to give you a progress update while we're talking about this chalk paint that I used, I've done a bit on the French wardrobe Amour thing on here. So I used the gold to pick out some details, and gold in this little cut recess. I've got to go over and give it another coat of the peach on there, and I've used the white chalk paint elsewhere. And I think that all, I need to put shelves in here. I will paint them with chalk paint as well, so everything's consistent. But I think in hindsight, I think I would rather use emulsion paint or acrylic paint to paint my furniture. It's okay, the finish is okay, but yeah, it's rustic, which is, you know, this is sort of shabby chic kind of stuff, so it's okay, it works, but it's a bit gloopy to work with, but it's okay. Anyway, I will finish this and I'll show you in situ.